Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, why does everything feel so overwhelming? Why do I fold under pressure while others seem to thrive? You're not alone. Every single person at some point in life hits a wall, a moment where it feels like life is asking too much, where the weight gets too heavy, and quitting feels easier than pushing through. But here's what you need to understand. Mental strength isn't something reserved for the lucky few. It's not a superpower people are born with. It's a skill, a muscle. And just like any other muscle, it's built through repetition, through effort, through pain, and ultimately through choosing growth over comfort. If you're tired of breaking down when things get hard, if you want to build a mindset so unshakable that nothing, not stress, not failure, not fear, can bring you down, then this is your blueprint. These are the 7 steps to become mentally unbreakable, and they will change your life if you let them. Step 1. Master your mindset. This is the foundation. Your mind is the command center of your life. It controls how you interpret what happens to you, how you respond, how you grow, or how you quit. If your default thought patterns are negative, anxious, doubtful, or self-sabotaging, it doesn't matter how talented or capable you are. Your mind will betray you every time. But mentally unbreakable people, they train their thoughts like warriors. They don't let doubt linger. They don't let fear dictate their choices. They constantly reframe their thoughts to serve them, not hurt them. Instead of, "I can't do this," they say, "I'm learning how to do this." Instead of, "This is too much," they ask, "How can I rise to this?" Start paying attention to your inner dialogue. Audit your mindset like your life depends on it, because it does. Your thoughts become your actions, and your actions shape your reality. Fix the root, and the fruit will follow. Step 2. Embrace discomfort. We live in a comfort-obsessed world. Everything is designed to make life easier. Faster food, shorter attention spans, constant distractions. But here's the brutal truth. Nothing meaningful is built in comfort. Every time you avoid discomfort, you're training your brain to give up the moment something gets hard. Mentally unbreakable people flip that script. They chase discomfort on purpose. They do cold showers, early mornings, long workouts, tough conversations. Not because they enjoy suffering, but because they know that every moment spent outside their comfort zone is a deposit into their mental resilience account. You want to grow? Get uncomfortable. Every time you push through something hard, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than your excuses. And the more you do that, the more unstoppable you become. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's your proving ground. Step 3. Control the controllables. How much energy have you wasted stressing over things outside your control? The weather, other people's opinions, mistakes from the past, the economy. Mentally strong people don't waste a single ounce of energy on those things. They focus entirely on what they can control: their attitude, their effort, their preparation, their habits. They understand that most of life is unpredictable, and trying to micromanage it only leads to anxiety and burnout. So instead of reacting to chaos, they respond with clarity. They zoom in on what they can influence and let everything else go. That doesn't mean they don't care. It means they're smart about where their energy goes. You'll never be mentally unbreakable if you're constantly giving power to things outside yourself. Take ownership. Every day, ask yourself, what's in my control right now? Then dominate that. Step 4. Develop ruthless discipline. If mindset is the foundation, discipline is the engine. Motivation is a spark. It comes and goes. But discipline is a fire you build yourself. It shows up every day, whether you feel like it or not. It's the decision to train when you're tired, to say no to distractions, to stick to your plan even when no one's watching. Mentally unbreakable people don't leave their goals up to how they feel in the moment. They create structure, systems, routines. They know their future depends on the habits they follow now. So they build a lifestyle around excellence. They wake up early. They make their bed. They track their progress. They do the boring work that others avoid. And guess what? That's what separates winners from wishers. You don't get what you want, you get what you earn through consistency and discipline. So ask yourself, what are you committed to, and are your actions proving it? Step 5. Silence the inner critic. Let's be honest. Sometimes the loudest voice holding us back isn't from the outside, it's from within. That inner critic that whispers, "You're not good enough. You always mess up. You'll never make it." Sound familiar? Everyone has that voice, even the strongest people. But here's the difference. Mentally unbreakable people don't let that voice win. They recognize it, challenge it, and replace it with truth. They feed themselves empowering self-talk, not toxic thoughts. They remind themselves of what they've overcome, how far they've come, and what they're capable of. Self-belief isn't arrogance, it's a necessary survival tool. When you believe in yourself, you become your own weapon. So stop tearing yourself down. Talk to yourself like someone you're responsible for building up. Catch those negative thoughts in real time and replace them with something better, something stronger. You wouldn't let someone talk that way to your best friend, so don't let yourself talk that way to you. Step 6. Find your purpose. Discipline fades. Motivation fades. But purpose, that's what lasts. That's what drives you when nothing else makes sense. Mentally unbreakable people don't just work hard. They know why they're working. They have a mission, a vision, a reason that fuels every action they take. Purpose doesn't always show up in fireworks. It's often found in quiet moments. In wanting to be better for your family, in proving to yourself that you're not who you used to be, in building a life that breaks the cycle. Whatever your reason is, dig deep and find it. Write it down, speak it out loud. And when you're exhausted, discouraged, or tempted to quit, go back to that purpose. Let it light your fire again. Because when your why is strong enough, you'll find the strength to do things you never thought possible. Step 7. Be relentlessly consistent. This is where champions are made. Not in the big moments, not on the highlight reel, but in the daily grind. The reps no one sees, the effort no one claps for, the 1% better every day that stacks into unstoppable momentum. Anyone can be motivated for a day, but mentally unbreakable people are consistent for months, years, decades. They show up when they don't want to. They put in the work on the days when it feels pointless. And because of that, they win. Not because they're more talented, but because they're more consistent. Remember this, progress isn't always visible. Sometimes you're getting better even when it feels like nothing's happening. But consistency keeps the promise alive. It compounds, and eventually it explodes into something powerful. So keep showing up. Keep putting in the reps. Keep the faith in the process, even when the results aren't there yet. That's how you build a life that's unshakable. So there it is. 7 steps, 7 mindsets, 7 tools that, when practiced consistently, will turn you into the strongest version of yourself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Becoming unbreakable doesn't mean you'll never feel pain. It doesn't mean you'll never cry, never fail, never question yourself. It means that no matter how hard life hits you, you get back up, stronger, smarter, hungrier. It means you keep moving forward even when it's slow, even when it's silent, even when nobody believes in you but you. You now have the blueprint, the plan, the tools. The only question left is, will you use them? Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. It's on you, your growth, your discipline, your decisions. And if you're ready, then it's time. Time to step into the fire. Time to rise. Time to become mentally unbreakable.